Good morning. Oh, that's like really bright in your face right now, isn't it? I'll see if I can turn that off until we're done doing the morning chat thing. There you go. That should help not blow up. I thought I turned your autofocus off. Why are you doing that? Why? Camera, you drive me crazy. Good morning. Good morning, Jessie Cat. Oh, I am having so much trouble actually being appropriately awake this morning. Don't know why. Yeah, what? No, you should not have been turned back on. Okay. Apparently that automatically turns itself back on. Because I pushed all of the buttons. Yes. I don't know what it is today. I'm not awake today. Usually by this time of the morning, I'm good. I'm on my second cup of coffee and I'm not even awake. I mean, I was awake enough to do my job, and I'm not, like, negligent in being a crossing guard where I have to be safe. I was alert while I was there, but I don't feel like I'm awake, you know? So, that's where I am. I'm trying to get my I feel like I can fully open my eyes feeling into my body right now. I think it doesn't help you have sympathy sleep with me. Fair enough, right? Like, that's probably part of it. It was I didn't have the greatest night's sleep last night. My sinuses were bugging me, so I kept waking up periodically in the night. And I was able to get back to sleep each time, but it still creates, like, a restless kind of thing. Good morning, Marshmallow. It's like, oh, Mommy's streaming. I better go to the studio. She might need me. Yeah, I'm always gonna need you, huh? Yeah. Are you gonna go up in the window? That sounds like a good idea. Hey, look, people are saying hi. Hi, Marshmallow. Meow. Hunter doesn't think that sounds funny. Like, we were talking about it last night at my parents' place. And, I'm like, yeah, it plays a pop-up whenever Marshmallow shows up on stream, and it makes a funny meowing noise. And he's like, it's not funny. Like, it is too funny. I like that meowing noise. It is too funny. Right? Right? I thought you were going up there, Kat. She was about to go up there and then changed her mind. Like, I think it's funny. It's, like, delightfully awkward and weird, and I think that's hilarious. So we're painting Eevee today, and I'm really hoping the power doesn't go out this time. That was kind of awkward when that happened last week. I got no work done at all on Eevee last time. Yep, we're working on our Eevee. We're gonna hopefully finish painting Eevee. We've got her body and mane painted. And then we're gonna do like her facial features and some of the accenting and dry brushing and stuff like that today. I did not have a chance to switch the camera back here today, so I'm just gonna work with the overhead. Much said, no Sooty Spy, must give Sooty Spy stickers. Sooty Spy's up there. I decided actually not to rotate them today, this week, because I missed most of last week's stream, so I'm like, I'm just not going to do them. So we can definitely put up, but Sooty Spy's up there. Sooty Spy. Oh, it's blocked by the screen. Fair enough. That's okay. We can still put something else up. But, yeah, I decided not to rotate them, because it would have been these ones that would have gone away, but I decided not to rotate them since we missed so many last week. Alright, let's see what I feel like putting up today. Oh, wait. I have actually a dealer's choice. We did that once. I'm going to put that one up, even if that's not what you meant. Hold up. I love that we can have silly jokes in our silly jokes. Dealer's choice. There we go. Alright. Coolie beans. Happy Monday! Alright. So my paint is still tacky and I don't know why. I think maybe it's just because it's cold in my studio. Maybe it's also a little damp. I don't know, because there's a sump pump in my closet. Maybe it's making it a little more damp down here. But I almost feel like I should blast this with my heat gun a little bit, just to see if it helps reduce the tackiness. Like, the paint is clearly dry. It should be totally cured by now. And I mean, I didn't use the highest quality paint, but it's a hoo-hoo, so it shouldn't have been like this bad. So I don't think it's the paint's fault specifically. What's beeping at me? Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to mute the mic just while I gently get some heat on this, just to see if maybe that will help the paint be a little less tacky. Alright, well that has helped somewhat. Also, hello, Strumble! Welcome in, friend! How are you today? There we go. Alright. Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's still tacky, but it's a little bit better. So I think it's probably mostly environmental, that it's not, that it's still a little bit tacky, because the heat did help it a little. Not a ton, but a little. So, I mean, it definitely could be the gloss and the paint, which is unfortunate. But, I mean, I know it's not like it's... I know it's not a reaction with the clay, because I gessoed it first. Because some paints react poorly with clay, and then everything stays a little sticky. But I know it's not that, because I gessoed the clay, so there shouldn't be any transfer from the clay or anything, so I guess there's probably a little bit of the paint, a little bit of a environmental issue going on there, but it makes it a little less tackier for us to work on today, at least. The ears are a little tacky, which is unfortunate, but I'm going to start with working on her eyes, and then I'm going to do the inner part of the ears, and then like the paw pads, and then I'll start working on some like dry brushing for texture and things like that. But I don't know if I'm going to add a gloss. If anything, I might get like a matte sealant, but I'd have to be really careful about the sealant I find. Just because you can't get one, I can't use a spray on it, so I have to find out which ones I'd be able to use that are safe to use with polymer clay. Hello, Marshmallow. Are you coming for our usual marshmallow or mellow moment with Marshmallow? Yeah, I'll have to see what kind of a matte varnish I can find. And I think a matte would look better on the Eevee than if I put a gloss on it. So, yeah, hi. Yeah, I was telling my dad and my stepmom about how you come and do this every stream. Where you come and you hang out and then you lick the side of my head. Yeah, and apparently you like coffee. She keeps trying to steal my coffee when I'm in the studio. It's hilarious. What? What's up? Hi. Yes, hello. Come around. Hi. Mwah. As is the case, as is customary, my cat used to try to steal my chocolate milk. Oh no! No, chocolates for kitties. Yeah, did I find a good spot? I found a good spot, huh? Yeah. Oh, big yawns. What? You've been sneezing lately. What's up with that? I've been sneezing a little less the last day or so, but... Ooh, we like ear scritchies today. That's not usually a Marshmallow thing, but you like ear scritchies today. Cat has allergies? Maybe. It is possible. I have those, like, catnip... No, don't drink my coffee. I have one of those, like, catnip ball things where, like, they just lick the ball on the... that sticks to the wall kind of thing of catnip. And Hunter thinks it's that because she started sneezing shortly thereafter I put a new one of those out, but I don't know. I just think she probably caught a little winter cold or something like that and it'll pass. But Mommy, I need it. No, you do not need my coffee. My coffee. I need the coffee. I'm just finally starting to wake up. Yeah. Nightbot and the rig drops. Nope, we missed. Okay. I thought it was gonna, like, get there the first time. You are not stealing my coffee. I don't know if it's the coffee or if it's the oat milk in the coffee that she's trying to smell. Taco cats! Taco cats! Alright. I'm sorry, I stopped petting you to push button. Ooh, good land. Not me, though. Nope. No landing happens. Alright. Okay. Have we had enough love now? Can I finally get back to doing art? Yeah, you've got a window. Why don't you go up in a window? Okay? Alright? Is that a good girl? No, no coffee. Alright. Mwah! Away you go, cat. The usual cat hair flail. It's everywhere. It's floating. Alright. Let's paint an Eevee. Alright, so we're gonna start with the eyes. So I have, with the reference photo that I'm using, do I have a reference in here? I think I do. Yeah, so with the reference photo that I'm doing, she's got like the essentially largely black eyes with like a mauve-ish purple. Like a deep mauve is what I'm gonna call that color. So I'm going to do essentially a black base and then build up that color on it. Yeah, because I'm using acrylic paint, so I should be able to get that opacity without too much of a problem. I might need a second coat, but I can live with that. And I'll blend color out of my good paint, so hopefully it'll be nice and thick and it'll be good. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start on some Eevee eyes, which means I need black. There's still a little black in there. What? No, you're not coming back up here. You can go up in the window. No. No. I love you too, but no. No. Okay, we just talked about this. What? Hi. No. Cat. Okay, I've got black paint all over me. You need to let me fix that problem first. Okay. Baby, I love you, but I need to paint. Okay? I would like there to not be cat hair in my paint. Alright? Come on, down. Thank you. She's not taking no for an answer today. Alright. It's mostly in focus there, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm just going to get the edges with a finer brush just to be safe. Especially since this brush, the bristles are a little bit wonky. Paint's a little thick. I'm just putting just the tiniest bit of water into it. I need this light back on. There we go. Light so far away. Okay. That's too bright now, isn't it? Okay. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Gives me light, but not so blindingly bright. Okay. That it's washing out the view. Nobody needs that. Did you bring me something? Do you want me to throw it for you? Give it here. Do you want me to throw it up the hallway? Bring it over here. No? You just want to play with it? Okay. I'm not getting up to throw it for you. I'm sorry. Marshmallow hairs everywhere, as always. So I think for right now, moving her down is probably the best thing for me. Just while I'm working on this top part of the eye. I just got the timetable from school and we have lectures and practicals Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and now even Saturdays. Oh no, you can do it! Yes, you can! Yes, you can. I believe in you, Struble. I believe in you. Things that I'm learning now, my vision is not as sharp as it used to be. But in other news, birthday week has begun, and we shall celebrate. Ooh, that sounds fun. I'm excited about that. Birthday fun is bound to be great. I'm still trying to figure out what to do for my birthday stream next month. And as usual, after a visit from Marshmallow, my nose is now very itchy. You're so lucky you're cute, cat. Too much water. I had just a teeny spot that I was trying to clean up some paint on, and I got too much water on and have to dry it up. Alright, that should be good. On that side. Maybe a little bit fixed up here. Maybe I missed a spot. Alright, seems pretty good. Alright. And I do still have leftovers of the paints that I blended for the face and the mane, so I can always touch up if I need to. Good morning, Jinjo Art. Hello, how are you, my friend? Welcome on in. I'm sorry I seem to be having a little bit of lag this morning, but welcome. We're painting our Eevee. Eevee has been usually our Monday project. Last week we got cut short by a power outage, so I'm really hoping we don't have that today. I'm good. Yeah, the audio is not synced, but that's no big deal. Oh, it's weird that the audio is not synced. The audio should be synced. Because the audio on the is, like, I use the same mic that's in my face cam as my mic, so that's weird. I don't know what to do about that. That one I don't know how to fix. But yeah, I mean, I know there's a little lag. So... should be, but it's about a half a second behind, weirdly. Weird. That is weird. But it looks like it is catching back up, so I should be okay shortly. It should work itself out before too long. How are you today, friend? Did you have a good weekend? Actually had a lot of fun. I took my my 9-year-old out shopping this weekend. And my kid is very much a homebody and does not like changes to routine. So getting them out has historically been a pain. But we had a really good time, and they're starting to actually enjoy getting out in the world with me, and it's lovely. Weekend was great, just got some work done. Today I'll be crocheting a sea otter. Oh, that's awesome. Sea otters are so adorable. They hold hands when they sleep so they don't drift apart from each other. Like, it's bloody adorable. I sculpted an otter once for a Christmas ornament. My old job, I worked in the hotel industry, and I was back end where I would do like a lot of the data entry for the tour groups that were coming in and blocking of rooms and stuff like that as part of my job. And we handled several hotels. Like, our company owned a couple of different hotels in the city. And we owned 2 Marriotts, and the Marriott systems are a pain in the ass to learn, so not everybody knew the Marriott stuff. And so when you learned the Marriott stuff, we all just referred to them as a Marriotter. Like, you've got to find a Marriotter to do that if you need help with the Marriott stuff, because everybody who knows all the other things doesn't necessarily know Marriott stuff. But the Marriotters usually know everything about everywhere. So... We would jokingly call them the Marriotters. So one year for Christmas, I sculpted a little ornament of an otter in a Christmas hat. And it was our Marriotter. I'm pretty sure it still goes on the Christmas tree annually, even though I'm not there anymore. Alright, I think that is probably pretty good for the black base. Clearly my eyes are starting to get old. There are moments that I can't tell if there is a glare on something or if I missed a spot. Alright. Let's see. That's the paint that I'd saved. Let's see if I can just use a little to touch up this one spot here where I got a little bit of black where I shouldn't have. There's our basic eyes. All right, and I think so. I'm gonna let that dry. So I'm gonna start blending up the purple color for. Actually, now that I have that brown out, I see a spot that I need to touch up around the eyes. When there isn't marshmallow hair on my paintbrush. When isn't there marshmallow hair on my paintbrush? There is always marshmallow hair everywhere. Good. Then I made it worse. That's okay. All right, eyes are good. Eyes are ready to dry. And we will then blend up our purple. Try and blend up a color here. I'm clearly going to end up needing to put some white in this, but that's probably pretty close to the right color, or I want to say toned. I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. Whatever the word for the color before you start changing the light value of it, that's the word I'm thinking of. Alright, let's put white in. Where's my white paint? Oh, right there. I was just blind. It was there the whole time. Hue? Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. I didn't go to art school. I don't know my words properly. I'll believe the people who actually have some background in art. Yes, hello, Marshmallow. Marshmallow's on her perch. This is too purple. Okay. Despite being a color nerd, right? To me, it's hue, but even I mix this stuff up at times. Fair. I wish I was better at color theory, but part of my problem in general is just straight up how poor my memory is. Like, I won't remember a specific color, let alone how I got there. Like, my brain just can't recall that because I have no, like, visual component to my brain. It's pretty close to the shade of purple I'm looking for. And then I'll lighten a little bit of it up to do some of the lighter parts of the eyes. That's pretty close at least. Nightbot, you are so rigged. So rigged. I still don't believe I've dropped yet or landed yet today. There. Let's try again. Nope, I've just got zoomies. Alright. Okay, so I need to, and I should probably draw this out at least a little bit to try to get this right. Of where I need these eyes to be. Alright. So her eyes are definitely more rounded than what I ended up making, which is okay. I can live with that. I want it to kind of run into the bottom just a little bit. All right. And then like that. That's not quite right. Oh look, it's almost time for lepinsies. white spots. And then down here will be where there's the slightly lighter tone. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to start painting that just yet because it is just about time for 11sies, where we take a very brief break, and we'll be right back. I'm actually just going to throw that up right now, a minute or two early, and when we come back, we will start actually painting. So I'm going to run a quick ad while I go off to the bathroom and do the things and get some tea. I don't think I can handle any more coffee. I'll be too wired. I went from being not awake enough to I'll be too wired if I have a third coffee. Alright, so I will be back momentarily, and we'll get to painting. We'll be right back, friends. Alright, I'm back. Okay. So, alright, we were working on Eevee. We're gonna paint eyes. Okay, that's what we're doing. Like, have this moment where I'm like, what am I doing? Right, that's what I'm doing. Probably need to touch up with black again once I'm all done, just to make sure to cover up any of the pencil lines, but it's doable. Yeah, my eyes are definitely not as good as they used to be. Stribble, what you working on today? I know you're arting along. That's generally what you do. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I was cleaning earlier, dropping off orders, some organization. Ooh, okay, fair enough. I just noted down my lesson plan. I have my first class today in 2 hours. Oh, excellent. Are they, I'm assuming they're all online classes for you? Or at least easily to transport to? Oh, wow, that comes up really bright on my camera. It's much darker. All online classes, yes, so the college is local to me. Hey, that's even better, right? That way if you do need to go in, it's still close by. I had a friend that did like online classes a couple years ago, but like the school was like a 2-hour drive, so when she had to go in and do the occasional whatever she had to go in for, it was always like a pain for her. I have to access the library online and on site too. Oh, excellent. Having access to a good library is always a great thing. We're very fortunate that the city I live in has, like, the local library has 2 branches, and one of them is fairly close to our house. One of them is, like, actually right in the community center where Little Hunter has their swim lessons and stuff like that, so that's one of the things that they do with Hunter a lot, is they'll go to swimming and then they'll stop in at the library. It's a smaller branch, but it still does what it needs to do. Alright. have very few plans this week of things I really need to get done besides the standard mom stuff of, you know, laundry and whatnot. I still have to take pictures of the Octo Sooty so I can get it up as one of the available display stickers. So aside from that, I don't have a whole lot. I need to figure out what project I'm going to work on the rest of this week, because I don't really know. I'm not feeling particularly inspired lately. About what jewelry to work on, so I think once we finish painting Eevee, before I let myself get into my next sculpture project, I need to finish painting Cacturina. We never did finish her. Like, I got her base coat done, and I got some, like, wash texture on her, but I never actually finished painting her, and I should probably really do that. It would be nice to actually say I'm finishing sculptures. Just kind of a soft spot for me, considering my Phoenix has been sitting unfinished for like 5 years now. I don't think I've ever actually shown off my Phoenix on stream. Like, I've like pointed to it in the background, but I've never actually pulled it out to show it off. I'm quite proud of the sculpt itself. I just need to finish the paint job that I can't get right. Unfinished things, yes, I feel that one. I have so many unfinished projects. The ADHD brain is a serious foe. Oh yeah, it is. Especially when, like, for me with the Phoenix, it's, a lot of the problem is that it was a gift for, I started painting it as a gift for Hunter. And so, like, and I really, really wanted it to be, like, perfect. And so I've been reluctant to finish it because it's not perfect in my mind yet. It was also one of the very first large-scale sculptures that I started, and so part of me is, I guess, kind of still nervous to finish it for some reason, which clearly is something I have to get over. Dang it. I started crocheting a sweater as a gift for my husband 6 years ago. He might get to be buried in it at this rate. Yep. Yep. No, I want black, not purple. Alright, that looks pretty sharp and crisp. For that, how's it on the outside? It's pretty good. Yeah, at the rate that I'm going on the sculpture for my husband, it'll be done when he's ready to sell the business. Which clearly we're not planning on doing for a long, long time. His goal is to get to his 25-year mark like the previous owner did. Because he feels like that really honors the previous owner too. Right, I am planning not to bury mine for a very long time. It wasn't a threat. Oh, don't get me right. Yeah, it was a threat. No, I was. It'll be a good joke though if you ever I'm like, all right, I'm done this sweater. You're done now. Like, sorry. I have to kill you now. I finished your sweater. The way that one looks, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm just gonna end up making a mess if I don't. He would probably die laughing first. This one needs a little bit more touch up on the outside. Alright, so far so good on that. Alright, so now I'm going to need to mix up a little bit of this purple and make it a little lighter. So I can kind of do this shading at the lower part of the eye. And then I'm going to dry brush a little bit of the black to come down to give it a little bit of that shading down here. I just wanted to blend it up just a little bit so it kind of fades. There, so that gives it kind of like a nice gradient look. It's a little darker at the top and lighter at the bottom, and I think it kind of does justice to Pokemon style of shading. Alright. Oh, Raven! Thank you so much for resubscribing. We're gonna take a little break from painting our Eevee to make a Sooty. Do you have a preference? What would you like your Sooty to be, friend? Oh. If you need help picking your Sooty, please feel free to exclamation Sooty list, and that'll give you the list of all the Sooties. An innocent Sooty. Okay. How do I do an innocent? Do you want one kind of like our emote, or do you have big shiny eyes and a halo? Okay. Is that what we want, Raven? Okay, big, yeah, I can do like bigger eyes, kind of like our emote. I like it. Because we don't actually have a Sooty in the Nebula that is the innocent. We just made the emote, so. Because for Genjo, who was not around back then, we actually sculpted all of our own emotes out of clay. Because I am not great with digital art. And then I took pictures of them and edited them. And they actually became emotes. There's supposed to be a dancing emote, but I never got it finished. I bought mine on Etsy, but to be honest, I want to make my own. I did purchase some starter ones on Etsy. I think I still have a couple of them running around. I also have some that were gifted to me on Etsy that are still in the rotation. All of the ones of my cats were gifted by Secret Agent when they were from Etsy, because they were on my Throne wish list originally. I think that's probably it. Why can I not find my own emotes in this list right now? Yeah, I think that's actually it. That's are still around from the original ones I purchased. I had purchased some like space themed ones before. Oh, I'm sorry. It's IE. My apologies. I really should have picked something that was a little easier to not screw up, but I did not do that, and now it's far too late. But yeah, we can definitely do innocent. Because Raven is always innocent. It doesn't matter where Raven is. Raven is innocent. You could always have an alt trigger. What's an alt trigger? Oh, an alt trigger. Yes, you're right. I could. I definitely could, because I don't have anything that would use that command. I am always innocent, so innocent. Yes. That's actually not bad. I should probably do that. Whoops. Whoops. So there's our base sooty. Bam. Okay. We're gonna need white, and we're gonna need halo colors. There we go. Emits innocence. Cute. I like it. Okay. Alright. So we want great big eyes. And then we'll make sure we like do an equally large black pupil, but we'll like do like the little reflection sparklies, so it like really gets the innocent look. I think I may need to look into the settings of the text-to-speech for the closed captioning, because it said something along the lines of the eye police instead of eye sparklies, and I'm like, that is so not what I said. Those are too big still. Caught a glimpse of it out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, just like, how bad is this? I know I'm not being like that, I'm not enunciating that badly. Still too big. Okay. Eyes, let's get on track here. Why are we not getting to the right size? That should do. Okay. Drink. What I miss? I was just complaining about how my closed captioning seems to be just awful. Like, and it was saying something about like eye police instead of when I said eye sparklies. I'm like, I'm not enunciating that badly. I feel like they should be lower. This eye is also slightly bigger than the other. CC's weird. Oh yeah, it is.
Fuck off, Locke. Fuck off.
Hello, Locke. Welcome. Enunciate better, or Locke will send eye police on you. Yeah, I believe you would. I believe you would. How are you, my friend? How are you feeling? How is your recovery going? I can't find the tool I need. There's the tool I need. Locke, you should tell CC to listen better instead. Sore, tired, always tired, presently far too warm, also tired. Oh. Big, wide, innocent eyes. Good news, we've already got black paint out, so... I want it even bigger. Where Where's my next biggest one? I think I want to go. Oh, there we go. That's like the size I want. Aha! Hi, Kim! Oh, yeah! Hi, Kim! Welcome on in. Did Locke mention he was tired? Dear Locke, needing rest and healing vibes from us all. Absolutely. All of the healing vibes. No listening, only I, please. Oh, Locke. Oh. Alright. Alright, so I need to wait for those to dry before I can do like the white accents on it. So let's build a halo while we wait. Locke, I hope you're using the time to find some terrible dad jokes to share across the internet. I agree. That sounds like a wonderfully productive use of recovery time. We need a halo. No, Locke sleeps, drinks 75 teas a day, and has to pee like all of them fountains every 5 minutes. Hey, welcome to my world! I drink a lot of tea a day and have to pee a lot. Also, I can drink coffee again, and it is like the best thing to happen to me in like so long. I couldn't drink coffee for so long with all the stomach problems I was having. And I realize now that it was just aggravated with max of 4 hours of sleep in one stint. Oh no. Oh, I hope you find a restful sleep at some point. Gotta pee. So much pee. Oh, friend. Was there like damage to your bladder in the fall? Or is it just like one of the medications you're on that's making you have to pee so much more? Just all the tea? Alright, let's make a halo. I need kind of something to wrap it around. I don't want it to be too big. I feel like that should be alright. I'm drinking tea because I can't blow my nose, so all that gunk in my throat. Tea removes gunk and most buffer. Okay, fair enough. That makes some logical sense. So the pelvic floor has a reflex to protect the body, and it is attached to your abdominals, and there's a tendon that goes from the belly button to the bladder. There is definitely a tendon that goes from the belly button to the bladder. I have used that button before to irritate people I love. Boop! Tom, you gotta make me have to pee! Boop! So it's possible that Locke's pelvic floor is tight as a result of the fall, which is having a domino effect. It is definitely possible. I'm just trying to get the clay back here blended, and it did not work well, so I'm going to start over. So loose. Log's abs are more like flabs. So loose. They still work, ya boner. I definitely need to do some core strengthening things for myself, because I think that that's where some of my back pain is coming from. Some of my back pain is definitely rooted in my horrible, horrible hips, but I'm pretty sure that some of my lower back pain is also rooted in the fact that I don't have enough in middle core strength. Do the bridge pose every day. Like the backwards one? Is that... No, okay. Good, because I don't think I can get up in that pose anymore. There was time in my younger years, but not so much. I'm going to work on a six-pack starting with 6 cups of coffee. Sounds wonderful. I've had 2 cups of coffee and I'm now on to my tea. Please wait, trying. Typing a fucking novel. You could always just throw a picture in a Discord. Even your own, if you don't want to join mine, just to throw up a picture. Make sure it's 6 huge cups. Yes, all of the coffees. Lie on your back, plant your feet hip width apart, arms alongside the body, press your lower back into the mat, and imagine squeezing a block between the thighs, not to touch to engage the muscles, and press your feet, lift your hips, and hold for 5 to 50 breaths. Not 50, 10 breaths, I don't know, 50s. I'm squeezing a block of what? Of cheese? Well, traditionally it's a block of foam if you're actually doing the yoga or the exercises, but yes, like a block. Okay, I will have to look into that. I think I will have to look up somebody doing that for my brain to comprehend that, because my brain is not good with the visuals. But yes, I will look into doing that more for my lower back. Because I've been doing the stretches and poses that you told us about in the Camp Chaos campfire, and it helps my hips. Or at least it does if I continue to do them for extended period of times. I often give up, and then I have to start all over again later, which is bad. I know I need to keep with it. So, I will add things into that also help out my lower back. Whatever you imagine, ya boner. Squeeze a block of cheese for 50 breaths. Yep. Thigh cheese, you weirdos! That's okay, I love that about you. This is not a place for normal people to, like, just be chill. We're weird here and we like it. Turns into puddle at breath 30. Depending on the pose, I could probably hold it for like 50 breaths, but not all of them. That's a lot. What is chill? Yeah, I know. Imagine if everyone was just chill and normal. Well, I gotta admit, my stream is often pretty chill, but it's not normal. Like, we are definitely weird, and I like it that way. Imagine, yeah. Hold Savasana for 50 breaths minimum. That's where you pretty much just, like, lay and let your body, like, ground and stuff, right? At the grocery store, do you have imaginary cheese for squeezing purposes? It's chill, normal, it's not real. It gets up and zoomies across the room instead. Weirdness is definitely our thing. I remember when I was sending Locke the decorative push pins that I made him after my streamiversary that he won, and I'm at the post office and I'm getting them through customs and they're asking me what's in them and I'm like, decorative thumbtacks, and the look she just gave me was like, what the fuck is a decorative thumbtack? Yep. I like that people just instinctively think the things that I think are totally normal are weird. No, Raven, lie down and breathe for 3 reps. Candy fish! Okay. Now, I need to fix this. I used a little piece of wire with the other one. I could probably do the same. Where is my wire? Where'd you go? There's so much stuff on my desk, I'm losing things. What else is new, right? You could have described them as decorative pins, just saying. I guess I could have, but, I mean... Three large huffs of cat and fish. Okay, note to self, don't do that again. Where's my wire? Did I move it all together? I could have sworn it was still on my desk. You know what? I've got an idea. Zoomies everywhere. No die. Kiki not authorized to die. No. No, I'm okay. There will be no death, I promise. Raven, get back here. Stay on your mat. Get off the Okay, Raven, just don't start licking the side of my head like Marshmallow does, please. I insist. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to use one of these eyelet pins. I will even make space for Raven in my window if they wish. Please do not lick my head. Waves and all this. Very advanced yoga up there. Don't need extra hairballs. I promise I won't lick your head. Excellent. I appreciate it. Alright. Well, this is dry, so I'm going to put some white paint out. And we'll do like the little innocent blinkums. I got it. Where are my dotting tools? Those are too small. I need bigger ones. That's the one I want. Okay. No, maybe not that big. Maybe I do need the smaller one. Okay. There we go. Particularly innocent eyes. Ah, Sun Cup, welcome in. I cannot promise I won't lick the cities. Okay, just be careful. Some of them are fragile. However, promises nothing of the sort. Locke, no. No head licking. No. Okay, alright, so now we have to affix this halo. I swear it was yeah, I know, right? I found somebody else the other day where that happened. I can't remember who it was. I'm like, I know I've been... Good morning, Razor. Welcome in. How are you today, friend? We're just finishing up an innocent sooty for Raven. So I think what I'm probably going to have to do with this halo, and I think I did this for the other one, is I'm going to have to heat gun this a little bit so it all stays put. I'm going to put a little bit of liquid Sculpey on it to make it all affix a little better. Good news is that I've already had the heat gun out this morning. Just setting up for the day, about to have my first meeting of the day. Oh, joy. I hope they're... Why am I talking down here? Here I am down here trying to talk to you from under the desk, and that just seems horribly silly of me and very not productive. I hope they're good meetings and not boring, annoying meetings. Nobody likes boring, annoying work meetings. Oh, is it ceiling times today? Starts climbing. But yes, we have zoomies apparently today. Raven is licking things. It's great. I just made them promise not to lick my head. There we go. We'll lick things. Boring and oily daily stand-up. Stand-up? Like, comedy? Should be like that sometimes. Welcome back! I have a boring, annoying work meeting in checks 1 hour and 15 minutes. Well, I am sorry that you have boring, annoying work meetings. I hope you find lots of shenanigans to keep you going until then. It is at 7 p.m. and I want to scream. Oh, late meetings are not fun. Okay, I'm going to mute because, as we've all learned by the many times I've done this before, heat guns are loud. Alright. Hopefully this white will translucent up a little bit more as it goes through a proper bake in the oven. In theory it should, but I've never done a partial bake on TLS and then a full bake, so I guess we'll see. I missed a whole lot in chat. Give me a moment while I try and catch back up. Okay. What? No, why is everyone on the ceiling today? Get down. No. No. Can you make it a little fun hinged? Oh, yes. Fun hinged meetings are great. Everyone engaged your core if you are going to be up there. Yes. When the daily stand-up meeting was through of the idea would be that everyone would stand for the meeting to keep the meeting on point and short. Oh, okay, I see. I think you should make it comedy, because that sounds far more fun. Raven's climbing ceilings, liking things, Locke being nothing but encouraging. Everyone else is trying to get rid of Locke without hurting his feelings, because that's all he's got right now. That isn't busted. It's a Monday, actually. Locke, we love you. You know we love you. Someone be nice to my friend Locke. My internal goblins will do that all on their own. I just have to avoid face bombing. Fair enough. There's the real yoga for you today, right? After meeting, I will do stretches to press all of the buttons. Yes, press all of the buttons.
Fuck off. What?
No, nice. Oh.
Fuck off.
I think I still need to cut this down. It's going to be too long, even when I put it in there, so. You don't even know where he's been. Well, to be fair, recently, Locke has mostly just been relaxing at home. He hasn't even been at work for a while. Alright. There we go. We have an innocent Sooty for Raven. He's in the bathroom 75 times. Yeah, that's true. Could have been licking the train. Yes, no, there are very few trains here, and that's probably a good thing. I don't think my anxiety levels could handle many trains. I think I have, like, a nice command, don't I? I made a nice command. Where's my Nightbot commands? I'm sure I did that. Yes, I do. There we go. Okay. Yay! Cool. Okay. I had to make sure, I'm like, I did that, right? I'm sure I did that. Alright. So, there we go. We have our innocent Sooty to celebrate Raven's 3-month resub. Thank you, my sweet friend. Alright. Let's get imaginary innocence. Innocence. It must be really fun having the ability to put your name into words like that. Kiki just does not work that way, and I am not gonna lie, I'm slightly jealous. It's the most fun of my entire life. Well, I don't think that is true, but it is definitely fun, and name envy is real, right? Alright, sculpting tools are out of the way. I am just going to move this friend back here so I don't bump him. Me hanging out in my heated blanket because I don't have a heating pad anymore. My back is driving me bonkers today. And here Locke thought Chemosynths was the fragrance he sticks of, Kim Kiss. I do have, Kim scents. It's both. Kimlish is a weird language. There you go. Alright. Alright, back to painting an Eevee. You even have a name for your own little language. Like, that is just beautiful. Beautiful, friend. Alright. So we're doing some of the light color. Down here on this eye. Alright, and 5-minute warning lurkers for an ad roll. I heard back to painting ABB and I was like, what? No, sorry. Oh. Alright. No, we do not have an ABP here, although that would be really awesome. I really wish I lived closer to our streaming friends. Like, try to clean yours out. Now, you know what? It's, maybe I'm enunciating things poorly because, like, I'm pretty sure that, I must be, or my mic is awful or something because, like, my closed captions are pretty weird, so. But I really do wish I was closer to streaming friends. That's the real envy I have, is not living close to stream friends. I'm like dying for reasons to go to the Ottawa area, but I have none, so. I mean, besides visiting friends, but I mean, that's a very long journey for me, for the sake of visiting friends. Which I wish I could do, I'm just broke. I need a different brush. I'm not getting much here. Let's all move to Ottawa, right? Probably not you. My ears are ouchy from meeting calls too. Oh, fair enough. Also hear things weird all the time. I do too. Audio processing is a weird thing. We could all move there. Never-ending fun times await, right? Alright, those are looking pretty good. Also, I need some tarot cards. I need a magic 8-ball. And terrorize. I wouldn't want to terrorize them. I wouldn't mind the occasional coffee gathering, though. We're going to pick you up and throw a bag over you and take you home. And also, I need some tarot cards and a cat. Anyone got... for reasons. I do have a set of tarot cards that I have never really learned how to properly read, which you are welcome to have if we do ever have a chance to see each other in person, or if I ever have a reason to mail you things. It's all love and games till someone gets screechy. Terrorize with love. Alright, so now we need Iron Fist. I promise I don't want to terrorize anybody. I just want friends that live close. That makes one of us. I definitely do not run fast. Alright. So somehow this part makes me more nervous, is doing like the little blinky, like the reflection-y spot. Alright, not bad. Excellent. Terrorize with love, yes please. Points at giant box of shenanigans being prepared to ship to Ottawa. Nice. You could hide them wherever... Wait, I missed that. It scrolled on me. You could hide them wherever the cat keeps hiding them. Oh, fair enough, right? I would hide the mini ducks in your house. I can terrorize with love while being all the way on the wrong side of the pond. That's true. That is true. And you're not on the wrong side of the pond. We're just on different sides of the pond. I don't think there is a wrong side. Using my breath work. I need to touch this up a little bit with black. I have ways to acquire 1,000 tiny rubber ducks. I don't think that you could not obtain 1,000 tiny rubber ducks unless it is financially a bad idea. Because, like, yes, you have to acquire rubber ducks. You absolutely have to. Alright, those are some pretty good Eevee eyes. I am quite happy with how those have turned out. Alright, so now we need to decide what color an Eevee mouth is, because my reference photo, her mouth is closed, and I made her smiling. So, pardon me while I look at my reference photos and see if I have one where their mouths are open. Okay. Alrighty. I got it. Actually, no, we can probably use the magenta there. Yeah, we're gonna use a red tone. Oops. That's actually probably what I want more than the yellow is the yellow ochre. Yes, all of the Eevees! Are those Now's Eevees? I bet you they are. They look like Now's Eevees. Yes. Oh, there's an even a Fuecoco. So cute. Psyduck, and oh, Brain Charmander. Oh my god, I almost forgot Charmander's name. Instead of buying one pack, it's 10 packs, and that's a 10. Okay, is it 1,000 or 10,000? Because that's a lot of both is a lot of rubber ducks. That's a lot of rubber ducks. Do 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 do, dancing Pikachus. We finished an Eevee puzzle on the weekend. Little Hunter and I. They got it for their birthday from my parents, and it's a 500-piece puzzle, and we finished it, and we're gonna put it up. One pack is 1,000. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. That's a lot of ducks. Like a lot of ducks. Okay. I need to blend this color. Okay. Okay. Come on, brain. Focus. I know that's not what you do best, but that's what you need to do right now. Too orange. I need a little more pink in it. A little more of the magenta. Sorry, I know you can't see my palette. I can change that though. Like, I can change that. I'm trying to blend like a corally color, but it's like a pink coral. And I've got a little too corally right now. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Forbidden frosting. Don't lick the paint, please. It's not good for you. I promise it's not. No, I have white. I don't need more. Okay. So I do need to lighten this up a little bit. But I also need to darken some a little bit. So, that was way too much black for what I needed. I should have known better. Alright, I'm gonna make that work. Alright, so. I'm realizing now that there's gonna have to be some touch-ups here, because I didn't get this lip inside painted properly with the base coat, so I'm gonna end up having to touch that up after. Oops. Meant to fix the focus. There we go. apparently noon is like when all of the streamers go live on Mondays. It just like 4 different live notifications pop in through Discord, through various Discords. Just doing a base coat of the base color I made, and then I'll use lighter and darker various places to really get it to look. It's 9 a.m. here, yeah. Sorry. It is noon local time for everybody who's going live. It is not necessarily noon even their time, let alone everyone else around here's time. Because clearly I know everybody out here is in a bunch of different time zones, so... I like that. That's pretty good. Now let's start. It is prime time. Just work with what I've got time for. Like what I can make work in my world. I wish I could stream at times that are more popular for viewing, but I at present cannot make those times work in my life. I tried for a while. I did a Monday evening stream for a while, but I could never make it work. There's always drama. I live in the past, please send lottery numbers, right? Yeah. If only things worked that way. I think that shaded part needs to be a little bit of a darker color. It's not getting me quite the contrast I was hoping for. flower joke. Alright. And then I'll dry brush some texture onto the shading of the tongue, like right down the center. I will need to do that with like a teeny detail brush. Oh, cute! Yeah, it's coming out nicely so far. It'll definitely be better once I get like a lot of like the texture shading and dry brushing and stuff like that on it, but so far it's coming out really nicely and I'm quite happy. I'm going to use a finer brush for this. Excuse me. So if your spouse came home with a 2-foot tall Eevee 3D print, will you get mad? I was thinking of making one. If my spouse came home with it, like, okay, let's be honest, that is 100% something my spouse would do. I think he would check with me first before just showing up with it, but this is 100% something my spouse would do. It would depend on where it lives and why he brought it home. We do not really have the space for an Eevee right now. That is 2 feet tall. My husband is a big fan of Pokemon, and that's why Little Hunter is getting into it, and why this Eevee is coming to be in the first place, so I could totally believe a 2-foot tall Eevee would end up in my home. That's the thing, I don't know where to put it, right? I'm not even totally sure where this one's gonna end up going. I mean, I know it's going in Little Hunter's room, but Little Hunter doesn't really have a lot of storage space. Plus I need, or like, display space. Plus I'm going to have to put it into, like a display case, just to make sure that they don't accidentally knock it over and break it. Because they're 9, and that is a big thing that still happens in their world. That's pretty good for that part of the mouth. I definitely need to do some texture change with dry brushing, but don't lick the Eevee. Don't lick the Eevee. At least wait until I get it glazed afterwards so it's no longer tacky from paint. Okay, I'm gonna need just a second. I need to blow my nose. Alright. Better. Thank you. Alright. Just a little dry brushing. Just a shade and shadow a little bit. Alright. like the teeny tiniest little bulk of a nose. Hold on, I want to take a little look at some other reference photos before I go too deep into this nose. Okay, yep, cool beans. That's what I need. I'll touch up the lines with filling in the black color, the white color, the background color rather. This fur color, there we go. Let's use good words that actually make sense, shall we? Perfect. Just about perfect, I think. Alright, it's pretty good. Next I think we'll work on the ears. So I'll need to blend darker brown. Once we're done that, we'll have done the main detail, and then we can just start dry brushing in some detail after that. Alright. Suppose I can be a little lazy since I am going to end up finding a nice matte to color this in. Alright. Just going to lighten up this brown. I have just a touch. Because it was very, very dark, which was fine. I want a nice dark brown, but I want to lighten it a little bit. Actually, maybe a little more than I thought I did. Maybe this isn't the right brown to use. Hold on. Let me... Yes. Yes, I like that much better. gonna have to touch up these sides a little too. It's really tough to get into the creases without making a mess, and I always make a mess. Welcome on in. Good to see you, friend. We finally get to actually get some paint on Eevee, or more paint on Eevee. Get some detail work done. Yay for no power outages interrupting our work this week. Royal Hunter's gonna be so excited to see a face on it. Had therapy and chiropractor, and now called in to work. You mean you called like in sick, or you've called in as in you're logged in at work? Also, I hope you had a productive therapy session. Because that always is a good day, even if it's a hard day. Oh no. Appointments all went well, and I have follow-ups, so yay! Ooh, good. Follow-ups are excellent. I have what is probably my last follow-up with my OBGYN coming up with for my fibroids. I'm both excited and a little nervous about that, so. I'm mostly nervous about it because I don't want her to close out my patient file. because she's my referring doctor to the brain bladder doctor. Why is my brain not thinking of the right word? Urologist, that's it. And like, if she's not my doctor anymore because the issue is considered resolved, then what happens if my doctor doesn't, if I never get my referral? Clearly gonna need touch-ups inside of these ears, but oh, it's also freaking 40 degrees in here. Okay, yeah, that is pretty chilly. Yeah. It sucks. Sometimes just getting the medical care you need is ridiculous. Because we're, like, right now in a place where our healthcare isn't being funded adequately, effectively, because the powers that be are trying to, effectively they're trying to privatize it, so they're underfunding it on purpose. Not that anybody admits that, but that's really what's happening. I still need more. Not chilly, I'm sitting in the car with the windows open in a t-shirt. Oh, nice! Well, that's not so bad if you're enjoying it, then. No, do not privatize healthcare. Yeah, no, they have not learned anything. It's not that they don't know, they don't care, and they like money in their pockets more. Well, yeah, that's the point that I'm making, right? Like, they know 100% what they're doing. They're just not admitting that that's what they're doing. poop. My hand slipped. Trying to get the right angle to both see and to be able to paint inside of this ear is not easy. Well, shit. I was going to do some paperwork while I listened, but ooh, no pens in the car. Oh no. All right. Well, I guess you get to relax and chill then. Yeah, my brain is apparently very slow on processing that right now. Whoopsie. Found pen! Dang, Eevee's coming along nicely. She is. I'm quite happy with how her face is turning out so far. The whole paint is a little tacky, and I think it's cause, and I mean like there's a physical like sensation to touching it. Not that I'm painting it badly. Then I'm gonna have to like do a finish on it later. I'm gonna find like a matte finish, so that that tackiness gets covered up. Sorry, this is a really tight spot. I don't think I can get it on camera and show my painting. I'm already making mistakes painting into these tiny, tiny spots, so I think I may have to just accept that this is not going to be good viewing right now. Alright, not bad. And do some dry brushing in the lower part to get some shading. I might do a little bit of highlights with dry brush some highlights with the main color. It's about the right tone. Like that, just very subtle. So I'm going to start with a little bit of a paint, but I'm going to pull it out and fade it out into like more of a dry brush. I like that. I like that quite a bit, actually. Power break. Today I learned that when you transition off an SSRI, you're very likely to experience more symptoms as your body adjusts to not having it. Our paperwork break. Yes, I'm not surprised by that. That sounds like something the body would do. I feel like we got some good progress in today. Because we did a good job, like we did the whole face pretty much in the ears. Like we got all the detailing in on that today. Lurka's meeting angry grumbles. No problem, Raven. We'll see you again next time. We'll be done here shortly, so enjoy your meeting as much as you can. We'll see you soon. Alright, well, I'm glad that it was totally not abnormal or an indication of baseline. Okay? Good. I'm glad that everything is working for you, or, like, not abnormal for you. Okay. I'm just kind of trying to think. I'm not going to really start working on much else right now because we are going to end up reading out very shortly. But I feel like... I don't know why I'm throwing brushes around. That was not intentional. I'll probably... Dang it, Eevee, why so cute? Right? Like, well, I'm going to do, like, highlighting and some dry brushing. Like... throughout here. Give it like a highlighted look. It's very subtle, and that's okay. I don't want it to be super obvious. No problem. Have a great day. We'll see you on Wednesday. And we'll see you around the Twitchiverse. Enjoy the rest of your day, friend. And I will dry brush some shadows onto here later as well, but we're starting with the highlights, I guess. feel like for the shadows, because I clearly don't need them to be such a deep shade of shadow, I might actually just try to dry brush a little of this fur color lightly in crevices and whatnot. I think this is probably the best brush, right? Just lightly. You don't need it to be super deep and super vibrant. So maybe just a slightly lighter tone is what's best here. A darker tone. It'll also help cover up some of the imperfections and stuff a little bit. I meant to stop that ad. Whoops. Probably go slightly darker on this next time, but it's probably good to have a nice neutral tone down first. I'm getting pretty close to being done, Eevee. I imagine we'll probably just need one more sitting with like body dry brushing and stuff like that, touching up this mane a little more. Hey, Jimmertron, welcome on in. We're just about to finish up for the day, but it's good for it to see, friend. God damn it, publicity now. just adding the first pass of some dry brush texturing to give a little extra depth. We did some highlights and we're just doing some shading. We'll probably go a little bit more in depth with the shading next time. And then Eevee will be pretty much finished. Alright, so I think that is a pretty good place to end on for the day. Alright. Okay, out of the publicities, out of the devil. Hello, hi there! Hi, Eevee's coming along. Thank you! Yeah, Eevee is coming along pretty well. I'm quite happy with the progress we made on her today, because we did pretty much all of the paint on her face. Like we did her eyes and her mouth, her nose. We painted in the ears. The lighting in here is not great at the moment to see that there's some highlights up in here that's dry brushed, as well as some shading. And then, yeah, we're doing a little bit of shading into the crevices of the mane. So we're coming along pretty nice. Alright, but it is that time for us to go and find a friend to visit for the day. Let's see. Let's see who's around. There's a bunch of people around that we could go to. I'm just going to take a quick peek and see if there's anybody new maybe that we want to visit. Let's see. Try not to take forever. I know, I'm sorry. It happens sometimes. And it doesn't help that I, stream at really early in the day in my time zone, so sometimes that's weird. Alright, well, I'm not seeing anybody new that fits our general vibe. So, let's see. Who shall we go and visit today? Haven't gone there in a while. Alright. I think... I don't even know what I want to do. I'm very undecided here. Oh, what about this? No, there I'm gonna be right back. So I'm not gonna worry about that one. Alright, let's go. And let's go say hi to Libby. Hello, cool Lib. Doing fiber art samples today. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. So first raid, first one is raid call for everybody. Second is for those with subs. And, alright, we are gonna go and raid our friend Libby. And we're gonna have a great day, and I will be back on Wednesday. We're going to be working on some jewelry. Not totally sure exactly where I want to go with it just yet, but it's gonna be interesting to say the least, I'm sure. And we're gonna have a great day. So let's go show some love to our friend Libby, and we're gonna have a great time. And thank you for being here, friends. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you soon. I don't know why I'm so awkward in my sign-off today. I'm not usually quite this awkward. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Razor. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you, Locke, for hanging out. Thank you, everybody. Let's go show Libby some love. We'll see you guys all again real soon. Take care, my friends.